What's up? What's up? It's your favorite couple. I'm Shelton.
I'm Key.
We are currently on Carnival Celebration. This is our second time being on this beautiful, big, mega ship. First time we was on the U.S. inaugural. This time we're here with kind of like spring break trip. So let's talk about it. We're going to give you the real, the honest review. First thing we want to talk about is the food.
For me, the food at, let's say, the shebang.
What that mean?
I wasn't impressed with it.
Yeah, I wasn't as impressed with shebang either.
Wait though, now that was for dinner. The lunch was great. But the dinner, no, just like with the inaugural the inaugural sailing, the wait was long. It took forever for our food to come. In the app, it said that the table would be ready in under 10 minutes. We go, we're still waiting 30, 45 minutes, and then when we're finally seated, we still had to wait an additional, I don't know how long. It seemed like
it was a long time
for our food to come. And then it was cold. They had closed, so it was like, okay, let me just hurry up and get these people fed. And not impressed at all. But
lunch was much better. It was fast service. We pretty much did our reservation in our room, so by the time we make it down there, we wouldn't have to wait in front of the shebang sign. So, but overall, our lunch was good. Dinner was a hassle. I don't know if it's because everybody was around, there were so many folks, but hey, that's shebang. What about the other food locations?
The Italian restaurant was decent. It's the same. It was the same as it was on the inaugural sailing. I don't know why I keep saying celebration. Come here. They have real pepperoni. For those who are on the inaugural sailing, y'all know that was not pepperoni. They threw some bologna on their pizza. This time it's actual pepperoni. What do you think about the main dining?
Main dining, of course, is main dining. It's the same menu that's possibly on Carnival Dream, Carnival America, all of the other.
You said Carnival America.
No, I said Miracle.
Oh.
So pretty much the menu is the same menu. There's nothing special about the menu that's currently in Carnival Celebration main dining.
Yeah. So everything else, to me, everything else was the same as it was on the inaugural sailing. It was just shebang. I was displeased. Yes.
Yeah. The good thing about this ship and also the XL class, they have over 20 something food locations where you can actually try, from the Lido deck to all of these new food truck looking areas. So they have a lot of other options. So if shebang is not banging or is not your taste, you can try other locations on the ship. So, and also room service too. So that's our thoughts about the food. Shacks, what about the shacks?
Everything is still the same. Everything else is still the same. It was just shebang. That was the only thing.
That was the only opportunity. Next, let's talk about entertainment, babe.
Entertainment, the shows are the exact same shows. The only difference, what I can say, is the circus show. I was surprised when we tried to see the circus show on the inaugural sailing. Getting a seat, oh my gosh, if someone wasn't there early trying to save you a seat, it was almost impossible. This time we were able to get a seat. Now, we had to wait for an hour. We went and got seats, and we sat there for a whole hour waiting for the show to start. But it was worth it if that is your jam, if you like that type of entertainment. So I was thoroughly surprised. They added in a few more acts and tricks at the beginning of the show. It was better to me than it was on the inaugural sailing. But we also saw the very first performance. So I can't speak of subsequent performances. Now, another thing that they did, perhaps they heard all of our complaints during the inaugural sailing. They had multiple showings of the circus show, and it's actually going on tonight. This is the last night of the cruise.
Yeah.
And in order for you to attend tonight's showing, you had to reserve a seat. So it was by reservation only to eliminate people saving seats and the overcrowdedness that normally occurs. So other than that, everything was great. Now I can say that I don't know, like some of the singers and performers I recognize from the inaugural sailing. Some other faces seem different, but I don't know what happened. The voices, the vocals were like on point. They were on point, yeah. So about the same, but just it's like they practiced a little bit more, got all the nerves worked out or whatever, and yeah.
What do you think about the We Are One show?
Everything was decent. Everything was good.
Yeah, that We Are One show was pretty cool because they celebrated all of the cultures. It was like 60-something nations that's on this ship. So they went through all of them or tried to go through all of them. So it was a good celebration, appreciation for the guests and also the workers that's on the ship. Evolution was my favorite by far. I wish they had it twice, but they only had it once. But Evolution was great. DJ Q, he was very, very entertaining. From moonwalking to breakdancing to jumping into the crowds. He had me felt like I was part of the fun squad. It was great. I mean, very electrifying show. All music. They had the violin playing while he was DJing. The saxophone going while he was DJing. It was great. That was a nice show.
Yes, and then the surprise guest who was flown in, as they told us, oh my gosh, during the Motown act.
That was nice.
Hilarious. Great performance. Yes.
Yeah, so the entertainment on the ship was awesome. From the dive-in movies to movies we haven't seen before. So depending on what sailing you sail on, of course the dive-in movie is always great, to watch. So entertainment was great. We was very well entertained throughout the entire ship. We had one of the best cruise directors, Chris Williams, Flying Scotsman. He was amazing, entertaining, laughing. Yes. The comedian was funny. That's on the ship, but it's still repeated comment shows. Next thing, what about the service? What about the service on the ship?
The service, it seemed like during the inaugural sailing, I don't know if the staff was like a little nervous or if I don't know what it was, but this time around everyone seems happier. They seem to know where they're supposed to be, how things are supposed to flow. They even paused to have genuine conversations with us. They were singing and happy. One of them was telling us how, he gets 2 hours off the ship. When we ported in Puerto Rico, he was telling us where to go to get good deals. I mean, it was like, I've never experienced the staff this way. Now, again, this is our experience, and I mean in a good way. So it's as if, I don't know what happened. Like perhaps Carnival is trying to what is the word?
Rebrand?
Maybe rebrand or something. I don't know. And I'm sure that wasn't the case with all of them, but the ones in which we interacted with, they seem to be very happy and loving their jobs. And again, catching them singing and dancing while they were working. I've never seen that on Carnival.
Me either. It felt like they were trying to build relationships. They're like, hey, you see me again? Very engaging. Hey, do you need anything? They're reaching out. If you need anything, follow up. They were following up on what they promised. So I have to give them 5 stars on that. 5 stars on their service. It's been like amazing.
Yes.
Customer service. I don't know if they get the best of the best and put it on the best ship. I don't know how they do it, but we had best room stores. Everybody in the entertainment, everywhere, it was all great.
Everything was just great.
Great service.
And again, compared to the inaugural. Now, I'm not saying that we experienced extremely poor customer service then. It's just that it just wasn't as great as it is now. At that point, it's as if they were I don't know, like too many people in the way. They hadn't experienced this large of a crowd before, so they were fumbling. Service was slow, etc., etc. This time, service on point. If it's going to take a while, they come and they communicate that. They're serving with a smile. They're pausing to say, "Hey, how you enjoying your cruise?" What? Where they do that at? They hadn't been doing that on Carnival.
Right.
So, yeah, it's been...
Even at Emeralds, Pinky, yes, shout out to Pinky at Emeralds. So if you see her, go down there and holler at Pinky. Marvin was great.
Yes.
They was keeping the ship very, very clean and polished. I mean, every time I look up, somebody was wiping up the elevators or mopping up something. They was keeping this place clean, spotless. Yes. So it's wonderful to see employees with their smiles, happy.
Seem to really
seem
enjoy
happy.
what they were doing or what they are doing. Yeah.
Now let's talk about your overall. How you feel about Carnival overall? Will you sail on this Carnival celebration ship again?
Given the experience that I've had this time, I would definitely sail on Carnival Celebration again. To me, and to be honest, from my perspective, outside of shebang, this has been the best experience.
Yeah.
It has been a really great experience. So, yes, I would. What about you?
Most definitely. You speaking from someone like us that sail on a lot of Carnival ships. From we even did Mardi Gras. So if you want to compare the two, I believe Carnival Celebration is above Mardi Gras, and it's the best ship, best product that Carnival put out thus far to date. Attention to details, everything just has been amazing, top notch.
And prior to this sailing, I would have disagreed with that statement. But this sailing has really changed my mind. I have been impressed with the service that we have received. And again, everyone's experience
may be different,
but from what we've experienced, this has been like one of the best trips ever. So, shout out to Carnival.
Yeah, they're doing their thing. They're definitely changing their image and changing their ways on some things. So, if you haven't cruised with Carnival in a long time, come on back and try Carnival Celebration.
Yes.
Even if it's your first time, go ahead and try Carnival Celebration, because the expectation is going to be very, very high. Then to go from a different ship, it may be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But we hope that this honest review help you make your decision on your next Carnival sailing.
Yes, and again, please, if you can't do Celebration, try Mardi Gras. Try one of the XL class ships if you have not. And if that's not your jam, just give Carnival a try. So, yes. So, until the next sailing,
peace.
Shout out to our channel members. Thank you so much for your support.